The following broadcast is a presentation of the ND Sports Channel.
Kaylee Jackson, three-pointer up, and no, that one won't go in. Tana Lick pulls down the deep offensive board. She'll put up a three. That one's in, and we're tied.
And that one's hit high in the left center, going back, and it is gone! It's a grand slam for Belle Lennard!
Opine can get a good pitch. She's 0 for 2, flying out on the ground down. That's a good pitch going into deep left field, and Opine, it's gone over the scoreboard and everything, and it's a two-run shot. It's 6-5.
Hansen dropping back, he's going deep. Far sideline, he's got his man, and that is going to be a touchdown for the Fargo South Bruins. That is a 51-yard touchdown pass. It'll be Ethan Olsen taking the kick. And he'll put it right on goal and right into the goal! Ethan Olsen on a free kick. Kobe Johnson serve up and over. Fix sets it up. Bailey Nelson puts it down for point 22. At 0-0 between North South and the Jets, and it's taken away there by Carson Abrahamson. She has a breakaway, one-on-one, hard, she scores! And it's 1-0 Minot Majets off the goal by Carson Abrahamson. The junior forward on the breakaway sends it over the left shoulder. Henningsgaard, he tries to cut through the lane. Outlet pass into the corner there for Heinitz. Back over to Henningsgaard, wide open for three. Got it and one! Wow! All right, welcome. We're here live at Oak Grove High School out in North Fargo, but a little bit south of Fargo North High School, where the Fargo North Spartans are coming to play the Oak Grove Rovers. It's the Fargo North 9A team versus the Oak Grove C Squad team here, and we'll have live coverage of this game. We'll have live coverage of the junior varsity game between the Oak Grove Grovers and the Richland Colts, and then we'll wrap up our triple header tonight with a varsity matchup between the Oak Grove Grovers and the Richland Colts. So that should be a good one. All of these should be good games, actually. So stay tuned from the start to finish. That's probably the best way to, the best advice that I could give you. We're about 40 seconds away here from the start of this one here between Fargo North and Oak Grove. Oak Grove C Squad consists of Jake Wolf, Trevon Rodriguez, Ian Sanders, Gavin Nicholas, Cody Card, Alexis Russ, Josiah Dietz, Kale Bauer, Chayton Salcado Porter, and Joseph DeYoung. Ethan, I forgot to ask how to pronounce his name. I feel bad now. But number 52, Ethan, and then 54, Matt Newman. For Fargo North, you got Gabe Zagvold, Aaron Breitbach. I can't even write my own writing here. Danny Butane, Jackson Ambio, Mason Lockwood, Isaiah Inger, Mason Kinsella, Hayden Gross, and Caden Kivdera. So as we are underway now here with the, once again, the C game. C game, Oak Grove 9A for Fargo North, and that's taken away there by Fargo North. That was Aaron Breitbach. Had it swatted out of his hands, out of bounds. I want to thank the head coach for Fargo North, as well as the athletic director, Travis Christensen, up at Fargo North, for getting us a copy of the roster here of the 9A team. I certainly appreciate that. Makes the broadcast much easier when you have a roster and you know who's in what jersey number. Long three is up, and that'll rattle in and out. That one won't go. It'll be out of bounds, and I'll stop the clock with 7:36 to go here. 4 quarters, in case you weren't aware of that. Usually when I'm calling a Fargo North game, it consists of 2 halves, but not this time around. It's 4 quarters. Once again, Mike Mason with you here, and Janice on camera for all 3 games today. Certainly appreciate her efforts and her help. Certainly appreciate you tuning in for this one here. Always a pleasure to come to Oak Grove and do a game. So kind of relaxing up here. I sat up, as you're watching this, it's a side view. Usually we're up on the balcony and it's kind of more of a security monitor view. And, well, I have to be honest. I did the side view for a volleyball game. I wasn't sure if I had enough room for my basketball scorebook along with all the equipment. So I had to
I was like, you know what? Let's try it. And you know what? It's kind of relaxing. I kind of like it here. We might do some more games from this little spot here up in the bleachers. Inbounding the pass there is Isaiah Enger. Enger work the ball up top. Feed into the lane is intercepted, and back the other way comes Oak Grove and missed the layup, drew contact, and a foul. Gabe Sagvold will send Cody Card to the free throw line for Oak Grove. Still scoreless here in this one. Free throws up, it's in. That makes it 1-0 in favor of Oak Grove. And the second one will roll around and out. Rebound comes down to Kinsella. Fargo North will bring it back. On the far side there's Sagvold. .6:55 to go here in the first quarter of play, and I guess the hotkeys aren't on for our scoreboard, so we're going to have to manually adjust that, and that was our bad. I thought I switched them on, but apparently I didn't. There you go, 1-0. That's your official score there. I've been known to do that occasionally. Shot is up. Deflected out of bounds. It'll go back to the Spartans. Inbounds pass will come to Butane. Butane will cross the timeline and gets called for a carry over and back. It's kind of the same hand signal, so I'm not exactly sure. That's Card. Card will look down low to the block, off the glass and in. It is Cale Bauer. I don't know, check that. Unless they have, I don't think that's, let me see here on the picture, it is, okay. So we'll give Salcado Porter the bucket, makes it 3-0. Not 3 from Card, was a little bit off the mark to the left side of the rim. Rebound comes down into the hands of Butane. Scoring so far, Chayton Salcado Porter and Cody Card make up the 3 points, and now we're knotted up at 3 apiece. Off the triple there by Gabe Sagvold. 5:25 to go. I'll check that. It's 5-3. We need to make a correction here, and I do apologize for that. There we go. Now it is 5-3. I just had the scores flip-flop. Inbounds pass will come to Rodriguez. Rodriguez back over to Card, back up top to Rodriguez. Now near side, putting it up is Jake Wolf, a little bit short. Loose ball rebound out to the corner and off the left foot of Card, but it was last touched by a Spartan, so he'll stay with Oak Grove with 4:44 to go here in the first quarter of play. Just saw another error there, and I apologize. We're in the first quarter, not the fourth quarter. Near side, that is Rodriguez. Up top to Card. Card back over to Rodriguez. He tees it up for 3. That's in. Rodriguez hits the triple. Gives Oak Grove a 6-5 lead. First lead change of the game. On the near wing now, it's Breitbach, if I'm saying that correctly. Another 3, a little too strong out of the hands of Card. Butane will bring it over the timeline here for the Spartans. Far wing, now back to Butane up top. Thought about the 3 instead, drives into the lane as the ball poked away, and there'll be a reach-in foul on Oak Grove. I believe it's going to be on Cody Card. No, right now Josiah Dietz gets the foul. Mason Kinsella with the bucket. Now they'll go to the line to shoot 1 and try and give the Spartans a 2-point lead. And that's up and in. Nice job there by Mason Kinsella. 1 more for the Spartans, 8-6. Grover's looking to tie as Cody Card, excuse me, will bring it over the timeline. Of course, his dad is the head coach of the varsity team, Kyle Card. We'll say his name once or twice in our 3rd game of the triple header today here on the ND Sports Channel. And then his older brother plays guard for the varsity team as well. And then his older sister graduated from Oak Grove a couple of years ago. So a lot of Cards here. And speaking of, teeing it up from the corner there was Card. And his foot was on the line. So I'll go back to Oak Grove as the loose ball initially came down to Caden. I'm not even going to try the last name there. I didn't get a chance before we went on the air to talk to the coaches about pronunciations on a couple of these, so I do apologize. Matter of fact, if you have a phonetic spelling for Caden's last name, K-V-I-D-E-R-A, you can text it to us there at the number on your screen, 701-404-9072. That'll come to the station cell phone that's right in front of me. Another shot up, won't go. Loose ball rebound comes down into the hands of the Spartans. Gabe Sagvold. Sagvold will bring it up, dribble it up near far wing. Now he looks down into the low block to try and kick it back outside, but the pass is intercepted by Cody Card. Card will dribble up, try to get it to Rodriguez, but then it was taken away and back the other way, 1-on-1. It's Breitbach. Breitbach to Sagvold will tee it up for 3, a little short. Notice that as it came out of his hands, but Sagvold will get the loose ball. It comes right back to him. Drive into the lane and had a nice opportunity there, but couldn't quite get it to drop in. And another steal here at the midcourt stripe. So Card here on the near wing. He'll work it up top now to Rodriguez. Far side, that's Jake Wolf. Wolf will bounce it into the corner there for Josiah Dietz. That shot is up and in, and we're tied at 8. Both teams have scored a 3-pointer. Both teams have scored 2 two-point baskets, and both teams have scored 1 free throw. And as a result, we're tied at 8-8. Rodriguez comes away with that rebound. May have gotten lucky there, and a little miscommunication. It's Jake Wolf and Cody Card in the corner there. Both of them thought the pass was coming to the other person, and it just went split the 2 guys right down the middle out of bounds, and a turnover. And ball goes back to the Fargo Spartans. Mason Lockwood into the lineup now. He's wearing number 20 there for the Spartans. Down low, that bucket's up and in by Hayden Gross. 10-8, a minute 45 to go here in the first quarter of play. Our computer is at a C level right now as well. I'm a little disappointed with that computer. And had issues with the scoreboard in the past, but never this rough, never this brutal before. Far side there, that was Cavdera, if I'm going to say that, give that my best shot. It sounds good to me, so I'll say it until somebody texts in and says, hey, you're saying it wrong. 10-8, Fargo North leads. Rodriguez looking to take the lead. They'll bounce off 2 parts of the rim and then into the hands of Lockwood. Now foul underneath there. That foul is on Ian Saunders. Spartans run down the ball, and that's going to be Sagvold bringing it up and over the timeline, being guarded there by Jake Wolf. Sagvold brings it over. He's got to watch out. Card's coming in from behind, but he can't keep up to the ball as he poked it away from behind, and the ball goes out of bounds. That's I was watching a highlight of the 2017 State B-Boys State Championship game today, and that was almost identical to what happened on that final play when Four Winds Minnewacan poked it out of the hands of Henningsgaard. But it went right into the hands of his teammate. Henningsgaard went down to the corner, got the pass, put up the 3, and won the game. That was the exact similar kind of poke away there that Cody Card had, and now the 3 from the top of the key is good. Out of the hands of Hayden Gross, and he has 5 points now here for the Spartans as they lead by 5, 13-8. Cody Card with the basketball has 1 point. 2 passes later, it goes into the hands there of Kale Bauer. Up top, the ball is poked away into the backcourt. It's picked up there by Saunders. Saunders will get it up into the hands of Wolf. Wolf into the corner for Card. Card got the 3. Nice job. And it's 13-11. Back the other way now, that's Boutain. Boutain will get it all the way up and in. 2 more for Danny Boutain. He has 4, and that'll be the end of the first quarter. Your score, Fargo North 15. And Oak Grove 11 after 1. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back here in just a moment on the ND Sports Channel. Watch all the games on the ND Sports Channel on your home television screen. If your smart TV, Blu-ray, Xbox, PlayStation, 4K, or DVD player has access to the YouTube app, you can watch the ND Sports Channel on your big screen TV right at home, both live games and replays. Simply click on the YouTube app on your smart TV, and with the remote, move over to the search button, type in or highlight ND Sports Channel, and then select the live feed. Or you can browse the game library and watch a previous game on demand anytime you would like. We invite you to subscribe to the YouTube channel, youtube.com/C/ND Sports Channel. You can also watch live games and replays of games on your mobile device using the YouTube app, which can be downloaded from your mobile device's app store if it's not already on your device. Thanks for watching the ND Sports Channel. It's ND Sports Online. Triple, and now they're led by Gabe Sagvold with 6. 18-11. Oak Grove currently led by Cody Card with 4. Mason Kinsella there has wide open, but couldn't grasp the pass. And that will go out of bounds for a turnover for Fargo North. 7:27 to go here, second quarter of play in the C versus 9A basketball game between Class B Oak Grove and Class A Fargo North. Cody Card from corner for the three off the front of the rim won't go as the ball will roll out of bounds off the foot of a Fargo North Spartan, and they'll stay with Oak Grove. It would be a baseline inbounds pass for the Grovers with 7:15 to go here in the second quarter of play. Bounce pass up top now. Let's see Ian Saunders. Saunders puts it in the corner for Card, who's going to drive baseline up and through defenders and a little too strong off the glass. But Wolf will pull down the loose rebound, give it back to Card out on the far wing. Card getting hassled there and harassed by Butane. He'll get it into the hands there of Bauer. Bauer, a couple passes later, goes back into the hands of Ian Saunders. Now back to Bauer and a traveling call. .707 and counting to go here, 18-11. Loose ball on the floor and still loose ball, and it's eventually picked up by the Spartans and then a foul. And that foul is going to go on Chayton Salka the Porter. Pass will come into Saghold. 6:55 to go here, and a three is on its way. Off the front of the rim, won't go. Rebound pulled down by Ian Saunders. That three out of the hands of Mason Kinsella. Grovers will work it over far corner, and now back up top to the near wing. Looking down in the near corner. Dribbles into the high post, now takes a step back as Cody Card. Card picks up his dribble, puts it into the hands there of Bauer. Back out to Card. Card looking inside and trying to feed it in there to Salka the Porter. But that would, he would not be able to grasp the pass, as I've said that once before. And when I said it, I liked it, so I thought I'd try it again. And it'll go out of bounds, be a turnover, and the ball goes back to the Spartans. 6:24 to go here, second quarter of play. So the clock starts to tick. .6:16 to go now. Turned up the microphone a little bit here, so hopefully you can hear me a little bit better. It's not a huge crowd here, so I don't have to turn it up too loud, but just wanted to make sure. That ball gets poked out of bounds there by Breitbach. It was intended there for Rodriguez. .6:02 to go, 18-11. Sagvold, the only person to score here in the second quarter, and it's already 2 minutes expired. Bounce pass into the low block, turned around, run into a triple team, put it back into the hands of Bauer. That shot off the mark a little bit to the right side. Fargo North will come away with the basketball. Sagvold will hold on to it, flip it into the hands of Butane. Butane back over to Sagvold on the far wing. 5:40 and counting. Sagvold driving down towards the baseline, runs into a double team. Bounce pass, mid-post, shot up and in. That is Kinsella, and he has 5 now. So 2 players with 5, Sagvold with 6, and Butane with 4. The other player with 5 is Hayden Gross. Rodriguez with the basketball now for Oak Grove. 5:15 to go. They'll put it into the hands of Saunders. Back to Rodriguez. They'll work it inside. That shot was partially blocked there by Isaiah Enger, and then the shot's up and in. I think it was Dietz. I looked down for a split second. 20-13. That shot a little bit high, and then the shot was blocked. It was blocked there by Josiah Dietz as the ball goes out of bounds. And I'll stay with Fargo North, and the Spartans will have an inbounds pass underneath their own hoop from the baseline. That shot won't go. Rebound underneath. Follow-up shot won't go, but Kinsella will go to the free throw line where he's 1 for 1. Both teams 1 for 1 for 100% in the first quarter from the free throw line. first one is missed. First missed free throw of the game by either team. Remains a 7-point advantage for Fargo North. Second free throw is a little bit off the mark, but an offensive rebound there by Jackson Ambio. Now the ball will go back to Oak Grove with 4:41 to go following the trip there. Inbounds pass triggered by Dietz there into the hands of Ian Saunders. Saunders brings it over the timeline, flips it into the hands of Bauer and far wing. Now they're working in the corner. Baseline jumper is up and in. Josiah Dietz with 6 points, and he leads the way now officially for Oak Grove, 20-15. Spartans hanging on to a 5-point lead at the moment. Hayden Gross with the basketball, feeds it inside, and then they kick it out. Long two is up just inside the 3-point arc from the elbow here, and the loose ball will come down to Rodriguez. Rodriguez will have the ball off his shoe, and then coming back the other way is Boutain laying it in, gets the steal and the layup. 22-15. The only thing Boutain didn't do there was dunk the basketball. I'm just kidding. Three is off the front of the rim, and Boutain will pull down the rebound. Wide open, but instead of taking the shot, he's going to go in for the high percentage shot and gets a clean block. As Joseph DeYoung, his older brother, plays varsity basketball for the Grovers. Older brother Christian. Three-pointer up. That looked good come out of the hands, but it didn't look good once it hit the rim, and that's going to be a jump ball, and the possession arrow is going to favor Oak Grove. 22-16 now after the free throw there by Joseph DeYoung. Second one is up. That one's off to the right side. Lockwood will pull down the rebound for Fargo North, and it's stolen by Rodriguez. Works it into the corner. Now they'll work it back up top over the far wing. Back to Rodriguez for a catch and shoot three. That one won't go in. 3:07 to go here, second quarter of play. (23-16) now, 3:04 to go, second quarter of play. At the free throw line is Danny Boutain. Made the first, and he makes the second. Made it look easy. Swish through the net, and now the Grovers trail by 8. Put the ball back up top. On the near wing, that's Dudek. Rodriguez, far wing, looks down to the corner there. That is going to be Dietz. That one won't go. Card with the rebound underneath, and then a whistle and a foul on Card. Cody Card discussing with the ref there, saying the Spartan didn't have him boxed out. The ref said, nope, that's not how it works, son. Free throws up and in. That one is Caden Kibdera. That one's a little bit short off the front of the rim, and the point went up anyway, so let's take the point away here really quick, and there we go. A little trigger happy on that one. 2:25 and counting to go. Ball intended for Rodriguez was poked away. Ends up in the hands there of Boutain, and Boutain gets it up and in. That's another bucket for Danny Boutain. He has 10 points now in this game. 2:07 and counting to go, a second quarter of play. Card up top. He's got to get rid of the ball soon here. Works at far side. Dietz with the baseline jumper up and in. Dietz with 8 points in the game for the Grovers. He officially leads the Grovers in scoring at the moment. That's Kadera. Now Lockwood. Nice shot by Lockwood. Mason Lockwood makes it 29-18. Minute 17 to go. They tried to feed it down low there for DeYoung. May have heard a bang back there, just making sure that none of the equipment fell down. And that three in and out of the hands of Kudera. And a traveling call. Took an extra half step there before the shot. They'll stop the clock with 58 seconds to go here before halftime. Jake Wolf to Rodriguez. Rodriguez back over to Wolf here on the near wing. Now bounce pass back in the direction of Rodriguez, and he's able to chase that one down and showing off a little bit of dribbling skills there. Working into the free throw line for Card, who lost it off his foot and is picked up by Isaiah Inger. Inger will dish it off to Boutain in the backcourt, and with 30 seconds to go here before halftime, Fargo North can either take the last shot or take that shot. Offensive rebound, that's up and in by Kinsella. 31-18. Rodriguez into the corner. The three is up. The three is in. Ian Saunders with the triple. Makes it a 10-point game with 4.7 seconds to go. Apparently we have a timeout on the floor with 4.7. So I want to get at least one more play in here before halftime. And it's 15-11 at the end of the first quarter. Since then, Spartans have outscored the Grovers 16-10. Lockwood with the inbounds pass, puts it into Sagvold. Sagvold with 1 second to shoot, puts up the floater, won't go. And that brings us to halftime. Your score at halftime, 31-21. Spartans over the Grovers. Back with your halftime show here in just a little bit on the ND Sports Channel.
The ND Sports Channel is proud to give you access to the North Dakota Softball All-Stars podcast. Just go to our website at ndsportschannel.com, click on ND Softball All-Stars, and you can have unlimited 24-hour access to each and every episode, past and present. The same episodes are also on our YouTube channel. Just click on playlists and look for ND Softball All-Stars, and click play on the episode of your choice, or watch them all from first to last, or shuffle the playlist to play each episode randomly. Help support and build the ND Softball All-Stars program. Send donations to ND Softball All-Stars, P.O. Box 6544, Fargo, North Dakota 58109. For more on ND Softball All-Stars, visit their website, ndsoftballallstars.com. Watch all the games on the ND Sports Channel on your home television screen. If your smart TV, Blu-ray, Xbox, PlayStation, 4K, or DVD player has access to the YouTube app, you can watch the ND Sports Channel on your big screen TV right at home, both live games and replays. Simply click on the YouTube app on your smart TV, and with the remote, move over to the search button, type in or highlight ND Sports Channel, and then select the live feed. Or you can browse the game library and watch a previous game on demand anytime you would like. We invite you to subscribe to the YouTube channel, youtube.com/c/ND Sports Channel. You can also watch live games and replays of games on your mobile device using the YouTube app, which can be downloaded from your mobile device's app store if it's not already on your device. Thanks for watching the ND Sports Channel. It's ND Sports Online. NorthDakotaScores.net is your top source for statewide scores for both boys and girls high school sporting events in the state of North Dakota. Football, soccer, basketball, hockey, wrestling, baseball, volleyball, softball. Get all the scores every game, every night, every single sports season of the school year. You can count on NorthDakotaScores.net year after year to provide over 99% of the results for high school sporting events in North Dakota, all reported from trusted and reliable sources. Follow North Dakota Scores on Twitter. Search @ND Scores and get the same scores on your mobile device every night. In our first year on the air, the ND Sports Channel brought you 282 games, and 247 of those games were exclusive broadcasts of the ND Sports Channel. That's 247 games that would have had zero broadcast coverage had it not been for our sponsors supporting high school sports on the ND Sports Channel. If you are interested in joining our varsity sponsor team, please contact us by email or by phone. Our email is ndsportschannel@gmail.com, and our phone number is 404-9072. With your support, we can do even more high school sports in the future. Plus, you'll be putting your products and business in front of an average of 222 viewers and listeners per game. Let's team up.
Paper tickets. Rookie mistake. Game Time is the fastest way to buy tickets to live events with your friends. You can buy the perfect seats in seconds, and tickets are delivered directly to your phone, so you always have them with you. Download Game Time free on the App Store, and you'll instantly see a curated list of the best upcoming events in your area. Game Time sorts through thousands of available seats on the market and presents you with only the 50 best values. One of the best things about Game Time is you can get tickets at last-minute prices even after the game starts. Download Game Time free on the App Store today.
Quality Home Restorations is Fargo Moorhead's go-to place for quality home remodel and repair services. Quality Home Restorations offers free estimates on all your home remodel and repair projects like drywall, laminate flooring, roofing, and much more. Check out the great photos of past projects completed by Quality Home Restorations on their Facebook page. Just search Quality Home Restorations. When it comes to your home being restored, count on Quality Home Restorations. Call Mike today at 400-1751. That's 400-1751 to set up an appointment for a free estimate. Quality Home Restorations in Fargo. The ND Sports Channel is a proud supporter and broadcast partner with North Dakota Softball All-Stars. The games and skills competition for the 3rd annual Shields ND Softball All-Stars Series are scheduled for June 3rd and 4th, 2019, and it'll all be live on the ND Sports Channel. Let's team up and help ND Softball All-Stars make the program the best it can be for the final high school softball game for the top seniors in the state of North Dakota. Send your donations to ND Softball All-Stars, P.O. Box 6544, Fargo, North Dakota 58109, or you can also donate on the ND Softball All-Stars Facebook page. For more information on ND Softball All-Stars, check out the website, ndsoftballallstars.com. Let's team up to support a great program for a great sport in the great state of North Dakota. All right, welcome back. It's halftime here between Oak Grove C team and Fargo North 9A team. 15-11 at the end of the first quarter, and the halftime score 31-21. Oak Grove is led in scoring by Josiah Dietz with 8. Cody Carta has 4. Ian Saunders, Trevor Rodriguez have 3. Clayton Salcado Porter has 2, and Joseph DeYoung has 1. For the Fargo North 9A Spartans team, they're led in scoring by Danny Boutain with 10, followed by Mason Kinsella with 7, 6 for Gabe Sagvold, and then 5 for Hayden Gross, 3 for Caden Kavdera, and that wraps up your individual scoring for Fargo North. 31-21. Spartans lead by 10 over the Grovers here. We're about just shy of 4 minutes away from the start of the second half, and I'm telling you, I'm gonna get these graphics right here. So we'll take a break and be right back after this here on the ND Sports Channel. The ND Sports Channel is a proud supporter and broadcast partner with North Dakota Softball All-Stars. The games and skills competition for the 3rd annual Shields ND Softball All-Stars Series are scheduled for June 3rd and 4th, 2019, and it'll all be live on the ND Sports Channel. Let's team up and help ND Softball All-Stars make the program the best it can be for the final high school softball game for the top seniors in the state of North Dakota. Send your donations to ND Softball All-Stars, P.O. Box 6544, Fargo, North Dakota 58109, or you can also donate on the ND Softball All-Stars Facebook page. For more information on ND Softball All-Stars, check out the website ndsoftballallstars.com. Let's team up to support a great program for a great sport in the great state of North Dakota.
Paper tickets. Rookie mistake. Game Time is the fastest way to buy tickets to live events with your friends. You can buy the perfect seats in seconds, and tickets are delivered directly to your phone, so you always have them with you. Download Game Time free on the App Store, and you'll instantly see a curated list of the best upcoming events in your area. Game Time sorts through thousands of available seats on the market and presents you with only the 50 best values. One of the best things about Game Time is you can get tickets at last-minute prices even after the game starts. Download Game Time free on the App Store today.
In our first year on the air, the ND Sports Channel brought you 282 games, and 247 of those games were exclusive broadcasts of the ND Sports Channel. That's 247 games that would have had zero broadcast coverage had it not been for our sponsors supporting high school sports on the ND Sports Channel. If you are interested in joining our varsity sponsor team, please contact us by email or by phone. Our email is ndsportschannel@gmail.com, and our phone number is 404-9072. With your support, we can do even more high school sports in the future. Plus, you'll be putting your products and business in front of an average of 222 viewers and listeners per game. Let's team up.
The game is close. It's a big rivalry. Students jump out of their seats while the cheerleaders lead the chanting. Everyone is on edge. The shot is up and the buzzer sounds. All eyes follow the ball. Will it fall through the net? You can hear the hush of the crowd. With your whistle, you watch if his feet were inside the line or not. The crowd erupts. It's a game winner. Or is it? You make the call. Become an official. Contact your local high school. A message from the North Dakota High School Activities Association.
Welcome back. We're getting ready to start the third quarter of play here between the Oak Grove Grovers and Fargo North Spartans. Fargo North 980 to the Oak Grove C team. 31-21 in favor of the Spartans here as we start the third quarter of play. Once again, leading scorer for Fargo North, Danny Boutain with 10, followed by 7 from Mason Kinsella, and the leader for the Grovers is Josiah Dietz with 8. Fargo North going from left to right this time around in their dark blue jerseys with gold numbers and gold stripes down the side. And loose ball is picked up there by Card. Card to Rodriguez. Rodriguez stutter steps on what he wanted to pull the trigger on the 3, but now he'll get it back up into the hands of Jake Wolf. Wolf back over to Rodriguez, back up to Wolf, and he wasn't paying attention and lost the ball. It'll go out of bounds, and it'll go back to Fargo North, who leads by 10. 30 seconds gone. We'll take a short pause here in the play-by-play. That shot is up and in. All right, 33-21 now. 7 minutes to go. Rodriguez with the basketball. Just got the JV roster from the Richland Colts head coach. That's what the pause was there. So we got that. Card with a 3. That one won't go. Rebound comes down into the hands of is that number 2? No, it wasn't. I must have, oh, it's 21. Okay, Anger. It's like I don't have a number 2 on the roster. So. So fouls on both teams here. Mason Kinsella and Cody Card. And the ball will end up in the hands of Oak Grove. I don't think I've ever seen fouls on both teams in all the basketball games that I've called at any level. And I've called a lot of basketball games. Just Cody Card with a 3. Cody Card has 7 points now. 33-23. All right, stepping up the line is Isaiah Enger to shoot 3, with his team leading by 10. First one's up and in. That 3 by Cody Card that I thought was a 3 was actually a 2. So I made that correction there. Makes the second one, and he will not make the third one though. 34-23 our score, an 11-point difference here. As Card will bring it over the timeline quickly. Ball's poked away, but it's picked up by Jake Wolf right in front of the timeline. 5:57 to go, third quarter of play. It's an 11-point game in favor of the Fargo North Spartans. Pass inside, tipped around into Rodriguez. Rodriguez passed a little too hard there for Card, and it'll go by his left hand out of bounds. Ball go back to Fargo North as the crowd starts to fill in here. You see some blue and gold. Well, I guess just now triggered in my memory that both teams are blue and gold, but Richland a little bit lighter blue than the Fargo North darker blue, I guess you could say. But yeah, until the Fargo North fans leave, I couldn't tell you who was cheering for who. But the crowd has started to fill in a little bit here. With 5.5 to go, third quarter of the C versus 9A game. Fargo North does have a C team, but this is their 9A game. I think they have a 9B team too, if I'm not mistaken. Two shots coming here for Cody Card. He's 1 for 1 from the free throw line. He's 1 for 2 from the free throw line. Coming out will be Alex Russ. Coming in will be Gavin Nicholas, number 14. That free throw is up and in. 1 for 2 on that trip, 2 for 3 in the game for Cody Card. 5:20 to go here, third quarter of play. 34-24, 10-point game. Three-pointer up, three-pointer not in. Falling to the ground, bounce pass into the hands of Card to keep the possession alive. Card has Rodriguez, he finds him. Rodriguez can't get it to go in. And then I believe that's an over and back foul there on Kinsella. No, check that on Cody Card. Fargo North worked the ball into the hands there, Breitbach, and now 3 is up out of the hands of Sagville. That one won't go in. He does have 2 threes in this game. He gets the rebound in the near corner, puts it back up for Butane. 4:47 and counting to go. Sagvold being guarded there by Jake Wolf. Back up top now into the hands of Kinsella. Kinsella puts it into the hands of Anger. Anger with the ball above his head. Now he puts the ball to the floor. Couple dribbles, flips it over. Far wing to Breitbach. Up top now, Sagvold, long three, and that was going to bounce off the backside of the rim. And then on the rebound, there's a whistle and a foul. And it's a push there on Mason Kinsella. This game, if you missed it, or you want to watch it again, or if you only caught part of it, it's going to be available on our website for a 24/7 replay. Most certainly within a couple hours after the conclusion of the varsity game tonight, but more than likely before the start of the JV game. We've had pretty good success with the games uploading to our website quickly here when we've done games here at Oak Grove. So now watch it proves me wrong today, but 24 hours is always the worst case scenario. We've only had one game that took more than 24 hours. Back the other way quickly in transition. Rodriguez feeds it down low. That is Salka the Porter. He got it in there. 34-26, an 8-point game. And that's stolen away by Rodriguez. Back the other way. 1-on-1, 1-on-2, 2-on-2, and the foul on Breitbach will put Rodriguez at the free throw line. Trevon Rodriguez, his older brother, plays varsity and he's usually scores quite a few too. He only had 9 the other night in the game against Hillcrest Lutheran Academy. So the brother Tyrell. And Tyrell's younger brother Trevon just now hits the free throw to pull the Spartans within 7, or pull the Grovers within 7, excuse me. 3:33 to go, third quarter. Threes across the board. 3:33, 3:34 on the shot clock, 34 on the score. Mason Lockwood pulls down the rebound off the missed free throw. That pass inside there, I'm not sure what he was thinking, but that went right to DeYoung and nobody was there. And now the three is up. That one looked good. Offensive rebound and the follow-up up and in by Chayton Salka Porter. The Grovers pull a little bit closer. They're within 6 now. Check that, 5 now. Nice move down low there by Hayden Gross. He has 7. That puts the lead back to 7. 36-29. Rodriguez over to Wolf. Wolf ball above his head, bounce pass back up top to Rodriguez. Rodriguez near wing now for Nicholas. Nicholas back to Rodriguez. Rodriguez over to Wolf. They're working the ball around the perimeter there. Roof dribbles down to the baseline. Tries to feed it into the low block there for Salka Porter. Outside, 3 is up. Nicholas won't go. Offensive rebound won't go either. That's it. Gets tipped out of bounds and last touch by a Grover. And it'll be Fargo North ball, and Mason Lockwood will trigger the inbounds pass for the Spartans. 2:22 to go now here, third quarter of play. 36-29, 7-point lead for the Fargo North Spartans. Oak Grove and the Richland Colts junior varsity game coming up after the conclusion of this game here. Nice pass from Lockwood down there to Gross, but that one circled around the rim, and the rebound will end up in the hands of the Grovers, and they'll feed it into Rodriguez. Rodriguez up top. It's into the hands there, Nicholas. Back to Rodriguez with a long 3. It looks good, and it is good. 36-32, and Rodriguez with the triple pulls the Grovers within 4. Well, this could be a good one here. Stick around. Minute 47 to go. We still got a whole quarter to play, at least I think we do. Sometimes these games end in 3 quarters. I've only called 500 and some games. I'm not sure what the basketball portion of that 500 is, but I've only had one game end in 3 quarters. We'll see if this one ends in 3 or not. I'm not 100% sure. 38-32. Ooh, that one nearly got tipped in. Loose ball rebound picked up there by Caden Cavdera. Feed it into the hands of Hayden Gross. Gross pops it out for Sagvold. Sagvold up top for Butane. Lockwood has the pass intercepted by Cole Bauer. Bauer feeds it into the hands there of Saunders. Saunders, that number 32 is Alex Rust. Rodriguez. Near side for Saunders. Back over to Rodriguez with another long three. He made it last time. He made it this time. 38-35, and the Grovers are within 3. Give Rodriguez another 25-footer there, and this game might be tied. 3 is up. That one won't go. 31 seconds to go. Ball goes out of bounds, and it'll go the other way. Oak Grove will have a chance to tie or at least pull within 1 with 30 seconds to go. Rodriguez has hit 2 threes here in the third so far. If you can get one more, we knot it up at 38. Gives another high post. Nice pass in there for the Grovers. Back inside there for Nicholas. Nicholas feeds it out here for Bauer. Bauer, travel. Could tell that Rodriguez was going to fire up that 3 there, but the whistle blew first, stopping the clock with 11.4 seconds to go. Runs into a double team and a jump ball. Possession arrow favors Fargo North. Or does it? Unless they forgot to change the arrow. Okay, yeah, it is Fargo North ball. Okay. 38-35, inbounds pass from Lockwood, wide open is Gabe Sagvold with the deuce. And that will be a final score. Your final, or no, check that, it will not be. I'm sorry, I pulled the trigger a little too quick on that final button. We're back in a moment here with the 4th quarter on the Indy Sports Channel.
Paper tickets. Rookie mistake. Game Time is the fastest way to buy tickets to live events with your friends. You can buy the perfect seats in seconds, and tickets are delivered directly to your phone, so you always have them with you. Download Game Time free on the App Store, and you'll instantly see a curated list of the best upcoming events in your area. Game Time sorts through thousands of available seats on the market and presents you with only the 50 best values. One of the best things about Game Time is you can get tickets at last-minute prices even after the game starts. Download Game Time free on the App Store today.
Forty to 35 to start the 4th quarter of play. Trevon Rodriguez leads the way for the Grovers with 10 points, followed by Josiah Beats with 8, Cody Card with 7, and Clayton and Chayton Salcada Porter with 6, and then 3 for Ian Saunders and 1 for Joseph Dion. For the Fargo North Spartans, they are also led by Butane with 10 points right now. 8 for Sagvold, 9 for Gross, 7 for Kinsella, 3 for Cavdera, and 2 for Isaiah Enger. Bounce pass into the corner, driving baseline. Now they'll feed it into the low block, and a foul on Fargo North. That will send Oak Grove to the free throw line. Alex Rust will have a chance for his first points of the game. With the stream trailing by 5, it's 40 to 35. With 7:38 to go here in the ball game. He'll miss the first one. Chayton Salcada Porter will check in, and getting a breather on the bench will be Gavin Nicholas. And second free throw from Alex Rust is up. And no, that one will bounce off. Rebound comes down to the hands of Butane. Butane will slowly bring it up and over the timeline with 7.5 to go here in the 4th quarter. Nice pass down low, won't go. Rebound to Salcada Porter. Salcada Porter up to Rodriguez. Rodriguez dribbles it up to the near wing. Rodriguez swings it over far side there for Saunders. Back to Rodriguez up top. Back over to Saunders. Now I'll try to feed it, but it was intercepted there by Kinsella. And then they lost it out of bounds. It goes back to Oak Grove. 7:02 to go. Fourth quarter of play. It's a 5-point game, 40-35. Rodriguez will trigger the inbounds pass from the baseline here for the Grovers. Back over to Rodriguez, far side. Fargo North not letting him shoot the ball here, and that's probably a good idea if you're a Spartan. 40-35. Coming away with it now is Butane as he brings it over the timeline here for Spartans. Fake the long three to get Rodriguez up into the air, and now Rodriguez trying to tip that one away. The ball's still loose. Fargo North get into the hands of Butane. He won't get the shot in, but he will step up to the free throw line to shoot two. 6:36. The clock is stopped here in the fourth quarter of play. See on the far corner of your screen there, the light blue with gold, the Richland Colts junior varsity team getting ready to come out onto the court after this one is complete as Butane puts in his 11th point of the game to make it 41-35 in a 6-point game, and that one will fall off to the side and will remain a 2 6-point game, and Rodriguez could cut that in half anytime he wants. Nice look down inside there from Rodriguez to Salcada Porter. Salcada Porter will get fouled and step up to the free throw line as Isaiah Enger picks up the personal foul there for Fargo North. Stopping the clock with 6:23 to go here in a 6-point ball game. And Salcada Porter will miss the first one. Salcada Porter has 6 points. Scored 2 in the first, 4 in the third, and none in the second, and so far none here in the fourth. There's a chance to change that though, and he will. Put that into the scorebook, put that onto the score screen there, and it's a 5-point basketball game once again. Loose ball underneath, tipped around, and it'll be tracked down in the corner there by Isaiah Enger. They'll get it up top and then back down low to Kinsella, who will put it up and in, and Kinsella has 9 points now, 43-36, 6 minutes to go. Rodriguez up top there that is Saunders. Saunders, I can't see who that is. He got it in there, that was Alex Rust. 43-38, Grover's staying close. Spartans make one mistake, and this is a one-possession game, but that is certainly not gonna help matters. As Isaiah Enger will get the bucket and get fouled and have a chance to put one more on the board. Put his team up by 8 points if he can make it. 7 right now. Don't forget, Oak Grove Junior Varsity versus the Richland Colts coming up after the conclusion of this one. Then the varsity game between those same two teams following the conclusion of that game. Fargo North will get the rebound off the missed free throw there. Work it around the far side of the perimeter. Now they work it back down low. Kick it outside. Into the hands there of Butane. Three-pointer up. That's a little short. I could tell coming off his wrist there. And ooh, maybe got away with the travel. He'll bounce it over to Rodriguez. Rodriguez cutting through defenders. He puts it up. Catches his own pass, pops out into the near corner here for Saunders. Saunders flips it into Salcada Porter. Salcada Porter can't get it. Rebound pulled down by Breitbach and moved into the hands there of Butane. 45-38. Bounce pass near corner for Sagvold. Back over to Sagvold now. 4:45 to go. Up top, maybe got away with the travel there. Maybe he didn't move that foot, I'm not sure. If he did get away with the travel, Oak Grove just got a little bit of justice and got the ball back. And now a loose ball out of bounds. Stays with Oak Grove, 45-38. That'll stop the clock with 4:32 to go here in the fourth quarter. And we'll have 3 or 4 substitutions here for Fargo North. Caden Gross, Caden Cavadera, and I think it was Jackson Ambio. Yes, it was. Those 3 that came in. Wide open underneath, reverse layup up and in. 45-40, and it's back to a 5-point game. Off the layup by Gavin Nicholas, who scores his first bucket of the game. And now, whistle will blow. I'm not sure what the call is, though. Timeout. That's what the call was. Timeout, Oak Grove. We'll take a timeout with them here. We'll be back in 30 seconds on the ND Sports Channel.
The game is close. It's a big rivalry. Students jump out of their seats while the cheerleaders lead the chanting. Everyone is on edge. The shot is up and the buzzer sounds. All eyes follow the ball. Will it fall through the net? You can hear the hush of the crowd. With your whistle, you watch if his feet were inside the line or not. The crowd erupts. It's a game winner. Or is it? You make the call. Become an official. Contact your local high school. A message from the North Dakota High School Activities Association.
All right, we'll avoid the rejoin music this time around. Get you right back to action. Bonus time for the Grovers, trailing by 5, 45-40. Fargo North, with the exception of a couple lead changes early in the first quarter, Fargo North has had the lead for all of the second, all of the third, and most of the first, and so far, all of the fourth. But that lead has just been chipped down to 4 now. Nice job there by Salcado Porter, going 2 for 2 and pulling the Grovers within 3. That's the closest that they've been. At one point, they were down by 9. Rodriguez knocked down 2 triples to pull them within 3. But then the lead was extended to 5, and that's where that lead would stay until just now, when Salcado Porter would knock in the free throws, and now it's a 3-point game once again, and we'll see if Fargo North can extend that 3-point game back. And it's intercepted there off the inbounds pass by Ian Saunders. Flips it into the hands of Salcado Porter. No, he can't get it to go. And Butane will pull down the rebound, and it's poked from behind. That'll be a reach-in foul on one of 3 Oak Grovers, and that will be Chayton Salcado Porter with the reach-in foul. And so Jake Wolf will check in for Salcado Porter, as I believe he fouled out. They don't keep track of individual fouls here. So some big free throws here for Butane. He's only missed 1 in the game so far. Now he's missed 2. And another opportunity for Oak Grove. They'll get into the hands of Rodriguez. Back over to Rodriguez. They'll quickly double team him. And that pass is intercepted. Cavdero will come up with the steal. 3:25 to go. Back the other way is Butane. Spinning around on the baseline. He gets called for the travel. Ball goes back to Oak Grove. It's still a 3-point game, and Oak Grove has at least 1 more chance. Saunders over the timeline, feeds it into the hands there of Nicholas. Nicholas back to Saunders. Saunders looks inside, free throw line, back out to Saunders, now near wing. Long 2 is up. That one won't go. Offensive rebound. 3 from Rodriguez. We're tied! We're waiting for that. 45-45. And that one goes out of bounds, stopping the clock with 2:53 to go. This crowd starts to filter in for the Richland Colts. I always enjoy calling a Richland Colts game, whether it's in Colfax or if it's somewhere else. Always a good basketball team. They have been for a while at least. We're tied at 45 with 2:43 to go. It's been the Rodriguez three-point show to get the Grovers back in it and tie it. This game hasn't been tied since early in the first quarter. We'll see if Hayden Gross can break that tie. It's his first trip to the free throw line tonight, and he breaks the tie. And with that free throw, he enters the double-digit club with 10 points. (46-45) in favor of Fargo North. Hayden Gross at the free throw line. That one is in and out. But an offensive rebound is up and in. And it's back to a three-point game. They'll work it around. Three-pointer straight away. It's in, we're tied again! That was Ian Saunders with the triple. If you're gonna put all your men on Rodriguez, somebody else is gonna take that three, and Rodriguez comes away with the steal. Rodriguez hustling there, and he may have thrown an elbow, or no. No, it will be a foul on Fargo North. Tied at 48. 2:14 to go here in the fourth quarter. Rodriguez has to make one to get one. He has 13 points right now. And he missed it. It remains tied at 48. Butane with the basketball, brings it over the timeline, being guarded by Rodriguez. Puts it in the near wing for Regvold. Now it's back up top for the Spartans as they work it over to the far wing. Back up top now, that is Isaiah Enger. Enger will get the ball back. He's looking inside to the paint. Ball is poked away. And to chase that one down, maybe they'll reset. Enger with a three. That one's a little bit off the mark. Rebound by Sagvold underneath. They'll work the ball back up top into the hands there. Butane. Butane picks up his dribble, and then I think it was poked out of his hands. Butane can't get it. Offensive rebound. He gets it up and in. Butane gets the lead back for the Spartans. 50-48, a minute 29 and counting to go. Rodriguez back up top now. That is Saunders. Back over to Rodriguez. 1:21 to go. Saunders looks inside. That pass is tipped. He tried to get it to Jake Wolf. Ball will eventually end up in the hands there. Butane for Fargo North on a 2-point lead for the Spartans with a minute 4 to go. 60 seconds to go. Butane to Sagvold. Back up top. That's Kinsella. And a whistle. And it was an offensive foul on Fargo North. Illegal screen was the call. And now, after the foul, they're going to take a timeout. So we'll take a timeout as well. Back in 30 seconds here on the ND Sports Channel.
The game is close. It's a big rivalry. Students jump out of their seats while the cheerleaders lead the chanting. Everyone is on edge. The shot is up and the buzzer sounds. All eyes follow the ball. Will it fall through the net? You can hear the hush of the crowd. With your whistle, you watch if his feet were inside the line or not. The crowd erupts. It's a game winner. Or is it? You make the call. Become an official. Contact your local high school. A message from the North Dakota High School Activities Association.
All right, welcome back. this could be the conclusion, and it could come down to the wire here. Oak Grove has the basketball, trailing by 2 with 53.9 seconds to go. Rodriguez with 9-10 points here in the second half, 13 overall. And they've all been, except for the free throw, they've all been from beyond the three-point arc. Offensive rebound underneath and a foul. A foul on Mason Kinsella, and the crowd reacts to that one. That is team foul number 9, so it's still a 1-and-1. He has to make one to get one, and he is perfect from the line so far today for the Grovers. And that one's off the front of the rim, and he will get. Oh, that's right. It was in the act of shooting, so there's a chance to pull the Grovers in one unless he misses and the Grovers get an offensive rebound. Got some short players there, and well, it'll be tipped around. They do get the offensive rebound. Wolf, Saunders back over to Wolf. Now Rodriguez, he can hit the three from there. He's already done it twice in the game. Saunders gets the basketball back, 27 seconds to go. They trail by 2. 20 seconds to go. They work it inside. Nicholas can't get it to go. Fargo North pulls down the rebound, and he will be fouled by Rodriguez. Stopping the clock with 15.4 seconds to go. And that will send Fargo North down to the other end to shoot 2 on the double bonus. Butane is 3 of 5 from the free throw line here, and the pressure's on. They're not out of the woods yet. 3-point game, and now a timeout. We'll keep it right here. I want to thank a few of our sponsors, including Quality Home Restorations and Game Time, Fargo North Booster Club, as well as the North Fargo Softball Club, Fargo South, Fargo Davies Booster Clubs, all for making their contributions, whether it's financially or in some other way, to help us get the station to where it is today. It was 15-11 at the end of the first quarter in favor of Fargo North. Fargo North led 31-21 at halftime. They led 40-35 at the end of the third quarter, and right now they lead by 3, 51-48 coming out of the timeout. It'll be Danny Butane with the biggest free throw of this game. If he makes it, it's a 2-possession game. If he misses it and Oak Grove gets the rebound, well, watch out, because they have a couple players that can drill the triple, and it doesn't have to be from right at the 19-foot mark. That's up and in. That's a big free throw there for Danny Butane, and may possibly have just sealed it. Rodriguez will dribble up into the corner and nearly lose the ball. Get it back out into the hands there. Saunders, who puts up a long 3. That one won't go. 3 seconds to go. The ball goes out of bounds, and it goes back to Fargo North with 2.7, and that will more than likely be your final. 52-48. His inbounds pass will be held, and that will be the end. Now we can hit that final score button. And your final score once again, Fargo North 52 and Oak Grove 48. Let's go ahead and add up the numbers here. You got for Oak Grove, Trevon Rodriguez with 13. Ian Saunders with 6, 2 for Gavin Nicholas, 7 for Cody Card, 2 for Alex Rust, 8 for Josiah Dietz, and 1 for Joseph DeYoung, and Chayton Salcaporter with 6, 7, 8, 9 total. For Fargo North, Gabe Zagvold with 8. Danny Butane with, let's see here, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15. Isaiah Anger with 4. Mason Kinsella with 9. Hayden Gross with 10. And Caden I said it earlier, Cadera. I'm pretty sure I said it wrong, with 3 total in the game. That wraps up the C/9A game. It goes in favor of Fargo North. Oak Grove Grovers and the Richland Colts junior varsity basketball. That is next here on the ND Sports Channel. We're going to go off the air here for a few minutes. We'll be back on in approximately 10 minutes with that junior varsity game here on the ND Sports Channel. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll talk to you again here in about 15 minutes on the ND Sports Channel.
Thanks for watching this presentation of the ND Sports Channel. Did you miss any of the game? Check out Game Rewind on our website at ndsportschannel.com.